Oh, what a blocker. What a dart.
And I like it. They're rushing up to the Yorkie.
No score.
That was a little bit nonchalant and careless.
6.
Well, there is a lesser spotted hat-trick. And he
6.
finds a hat-trick as well.
No score.
Those 3 darts went south for West. He's now working out what it's like to have Parry as a partner.
4.
It's better to have him as a partner than an enemy.
Oh, what timing. What timing. Oh, it's in.
No,
Is
it's
it in?
out.
6.
He's given it.
Craig versus Justin. Game on.
Gibraltar in the Bullseye challenge. Galliano has probably an advantage throwing first, actually. He might get more throws in. And he's the first one to score points.
Yeah, so this time they don't nearly need to run round, although they may well do, because they're heading against each other here, so it's a head-to-head.
2.
Galliano has the lead,
No score.
but he can't add to his tally. Can Hewitt overtake here?
Getting Hewitt's way a bit there,
2.
wasn't he?
Well, I don't know what the rules are
2.
in terms of conduct at the hockey, but if you were in front, surely you could just stop your opponent throwing,
2.
and that's it, you've won.
I couldn't tell you, I know nothing about those sorts of things.
Bullseye found.
2.
I'm sure Jack Garwood would make sure no such shenanigans would take place on that stage. Just under 20
1.
seconds to go.
Yeah, Jack's in full control.
And Hewitt's in control. If Galliano
No score.
fails to find here, big chance for Hewitt then to win it at the death. Oh, what a blocker. What a
1.
dart.
And that's the time.
Oh, he's won it at the death.
And your winner with a very last dart, Justin Hewitt. Wales and their Bullseye Challenge. Game on.
Here we go then, the face-off between the Welsh pair. They've been teammates, now they are the worst of enemies. Parry off to a decent start. Burnett was brilliant in the team game, but now playing for himself. Well, I was about to say he can't find anything, but what a magic dart that is.
2.
As that is for Parry. Burnett's been playing the captain's role as a team. Is he going to be the governor at the end of this Bullseye Challenge? Parry's saying no.
He's opened up a healthy lead here. Burnett's going to need bulls. And he can't find anything on the inner ring there.
He's now working out what it's like to have Parry as a partner. It's better to have him as a partner than an enemy.
Such a good grouper of the darts, isn't he, Kurt Parry? So once he's in the 25, you know he's going to be scoring upwards of 3 points.
About 25 seconds to go here.
1.
Well, Richie Burnett here needs some divine intervention, feel. He's been absolutely annihilated by his teammate.
1.
10 seconds to go, and I think it's safe to say this is a Kurt Parry procession.
It sure is.
And that's time. You did play well to start. Shame about the ending, Rich. Always next time, mate. Kurt wins by 19-6. Ouch. Scotland's Bullseye Challenge.
Bullseye Challenge face-off edition. This time it is Team Scotland. Which Scot will win the lot, Scott?
Well, it's Huntley versus Aberdeen, isn't it? They may live in the same area, but for a few moments this week they are now rivals.
2.
Yeah, friends parked for now. enemies on
Two.
the Oki.
And his Rangers Celtic on the Oki as well, I believe. So rivalry there. They don't need any more.
2.
A level pegging here at the halfway stage.
2.
Henderson taking a slender lead. Gone already.
Definitely gone now. Down to our last
3.
30 seconds.
Oh, what timing. What timing. Oh, it's in.
No,
Is
it's
it in?
out.
6.
He's given it. What a shot from Big John Henderson to steal the Scotland show.
I'd ask for a steward's inquiry there. I thought that bounced back.
1.
Oh, you don't even need them, John.
That's
Calm
right.
down, man.
And your winner by 12 points to 8, John Henderson. England's Bullseye Challenge.
From teammates to rivals, it's face-off time for Team England.
No
This is
score.
King meets West in this game of throws.
3.
West having the best of the first visits.
4. 4.
Good game, this. Good start.
Much better when it's head-to-head against one another than as a team, isn't it, so far?
2.
Just seems to sharpen the focus a bit, doesn't it?
2. 2.
Coming up to 30 seconds remaining. West with the advantage at the moment.
No score.
Those 3 darts went south for West. Too low.
3.
And now Mervyn King makes his move. We're below 20 seconds here. Oh, this is going to be close, you know. It's going to be
2.
very close indeed.
10 seconds. Is this going to be the last visit? If Merv plays his cards right, he can get out, stay in the way here.
No score.
Well, is it going to be a draw? What happens then?
No score. That's time.
2 bulls. Right, Jack Garwell will explain the rules.
Unbelievably, gents, you've just finished 11 points each. So we're going 1 dart closest to the ball.
1 dart nearest the ball determines who is the King of England.
That's outside, but we're leaving it there.
Oh, he's leaving it in. He's blocking Steve West.
It's a clever dart from the King.
And that's a
But
bit
it's worked
further
like a
away.
charm. The
Mervyn
King takes it.
wins the Battle of England. Next up, the shortest country in the world, it's the Netherlands.
Danny Van Tripe straight off for this team
3.
bullseye battle.
1.
No messing about. They do get on with it at such a pace.
2.
1 stride and they're at the board, these 2.
4. 4.
Sneaky little bullseye there.
3. 3.
Oh, that was in and out.
1.
30 seconds left.
1.
Down to our last 20 seconds.
4.
That gives Vansky a good advantage, but Van Tripe straight back at him. This is going to be a close close here. If I was Jimmy, I would take my time.
2.
Oh, he tried it. He tried it.
Your winner of the Battle of Netherlands by 1 point, Danny Van Trippe. Tripe. Close enough. Belgium's Bullseye Challenge. Game on. 1.
So then,
1.
face-off time for the Belgian pair.
3.
Roman getting an early lead.
No score.
Now, he was asking the referee about the rules, and I
2.
think he was asking about potential time-wasting tactics. So watch out for that if he does open up a healthy lead here.
Here goes Zante. Oh, good visit from him.
2.
Oh, nicely done. Squeezing 2. In the
No
northwest.
score.
And no score for Zante, so Roman in control at the moment. Oh, how's he got past that? Brilliant dart.
4.
Brilliant darts. He's going to have to get a move on here, Vandenberg. Avanti, Zante.
20 seconds to go, and
No score.
Roman definitely in the lead. Zante needs to do something here before he runs out of time. I think he's going to run out of time.
2.
Roman is taking his time. Look at this. Running down the clock. Wow. Well, let's see what the ref rules here.
Okay, due to some dubious time wasting at the end, Brian Roman has been docked 1 point. But it doesn't matter, he still absolutely cruised it. Congratulations, Brian. France's Bullseye Challenge. Game on.
So now they play against one another. And they've got to try and beat the
2.
pair. Now, between the pair of them, they have the 90 seconds between them. They cannot slow play. Jack Guy will deem what slow play is.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's some tactics that you could employ
score.
quite a bit here, but you saw Lara there, he was running out of the way of the Oki. Yeah, I imagine that's a good tactic for team play, but when you're playing against
3.
someone, then yeah, you kind of want to slow the pace.
Too kind for his own good there is Jacques. Well, just 2 Jacques on the stage. Jacques Larber and Jacques Garoud,
2.
the referee.
Well, it's Lara that's made the better start of the pair, but
1.
does rescue the throw with the last. It's a very different concept. You've done these bullseye challenges, and this is brilliant from Toulier.
6.
Well, there is a lesser spotted hat-trick. Mind you, there's been some great French strikers that scored plenty of hat-tricks in the past.
No score.
Olivier Giroud, the all-time French top goal scorer. There's your fun fact for the morning.
It's too early for fun facts, Henry. Come
2.
on now.
Well, it's Toulier who's having a better time of it, but Jacques could have the last word. He could have the last laugh. And he
6.
finds a hat-trick as well. This is incredible.
Yeah, they're really bringing out the best in each other, aren't they? I like the competitive edge, especially between these
1.
pairs players.
Well, Jacques comes
No
back to
score,
the
and
Oki
that's
last
time.
off, and he's going to win.
Okay, the winner of the France individual shootout, Jacques Larbe. Northern Ireland against the Bullseye Challenge. Game on.
Well, Neil Duff taking on yet another attempt at the Bullseye Challenge, but
2.
for the first time he's in opposition, and he's in opposition with his teammate Richie McKee.
Yeah, but this is for bragging rights in the back room, isn't
2.
it? This is to see who out of the Northern Ireland duo will be the Bullseye Challenge champion.
Well, those bounce outs are going to help
1.
Neil Duff. And it is something that the players do take very competitively, do take very seriously. No, Justin Smith took great pride in having the
3.
overall leaderboard when this was a weekly concept.
I mean, I know that there are players that, when you're at
4.
home, you do have a practice at this yourself. Set yourself a 90-second timer, see how much you can actually score. But it's very different when the cameras are all on you and it's you hear the
1.
words "game on."
The fear of dread gets put in. But this is a man, Neil Duff, that doesn't deal with fear.
1.
He deals with nerves as if it's just another day at the office, because it usually is. I don't think there's many people that play as much competitive darts as Neil Duff
1.
does.
No, very much so. He's always finding himself a competition. He's in a tight battle for the
1.
Bullseye Challenge here, just a couple of points ahead.
I'll disqualify a point. And that's time. Fortunately for Neil, even if I do disqualify 1 point, he's still won by 2. So congratulations. Poland's Bullseye Challenge.
So once teammates now facing off against one another, Sebastian Steyer and Lukas Wadzwarski
1.
in the Bullseye Face-Off Challenge.
Sebastian Steyer already seems to have worked out the MO. He's not running anymore, is he? He's definitely taking his time at the approach
3.
to the hockey.
I think this could be the slowest challenge we ever see. I reckon we could put our feet up and just wait for the darts to be delivered.
You're taking your time, but it still needs to be accurate.
1.
And does find one in the end.
I'll tell you what, Scott Mitchell would be so proud of this Bullseye Challenge attempt.
Can't wait for you to bump into Scott next time.
3.
That's all right, I'll just buy him a colouring book.
First Bullseye found for Steyer.
5.
Backs it up with another.
And this is what accuracy can get you. And because he's just kind of traversing slowly up and down the hockey, he's trying to stop the time that Lucas has.
2.
And so effectively here, if he can just be accurate with a couple of darts, time could be against
1.
Lucas here as we head towards the final throws, but they're tied in equal kilter.
Yeah, nothing to split them. Just the remaining few seconds left and a perfectly timed
2.
Bullseye.
And that should be that. Lucas gets out the way. Sebastian needs to throw quickly. He needs to throw accurately. He needs to find another one with this one here. He's dropped to dart.
3,
He's found the
and
ball.
that's
And he's
time.
just about found the way through. A dramatic finale. But it's Steyer who is the king of the poles.
With the very last dart, Sebastian is the winner by 11 to 10. Kenya and their Bullseye Challenge. Game on.
So now it's the face-off in the Bullseye Challenge. Kenya have been a
1.
great team at the International Pairs Week, but now they are going to be rivals on the Super Series stage for the first time. Where's your 50p, Laura Turner?
2.
It's a bit of start from Peter Wachuri, but I will say Kelsey, he was very good when they played as a team. But this is where the tactics come in
score.
for me. Those more methodical players, they just take that extra bit of time when they're in competition with their partner.
Yeah, if I
No
was throwing
score.
first and managed to locate even a 25, I think I'd just stand at the hockey for the next 85 seconds.
Yeah, guaranteed a win. Yeah, now Kelsey levels it up to a piece. 50 seconds left on the clock.
1.
In the ball,
2.
gets Kelsey slightly ahead.
And I like it. They're rushing up to the hockey. They're
1.
giving each other the best of respect here. I have seen a few of the players take that kind of slightly more ambled walk up to the
1.
hockey when they're against their fellow teammate.
1 in it, nothing in it.
1.
Yeah, just the last few seconds. Just going up to 10 seconds left to go.
No score.
Oh, is he going to get a chance? If he gets one in this visit, he will win. And Peter Wachuri with that dart
1.
has just beaten his teammate, hasn't
And
he?
that's time.
He has.
Your individual winner from Kenya by 1 point, Peter Wachuri. Next up to take on the Bullseye Challenge, Germany.
Now it is the two of the Germans facing off against each other.
3.
And a steady start for Althaus.
Yeah, straight in the bullseye. He was very good in the pairs game as well from the beginning.
1.
Marcel Althaus, Germany in their team Bullseye challenge scored 23. You impressed with that, Laura?
I am very impressed. For everyone else, that's 23.
Altaz making an early charge here.
No score.
That was a little bit nonchalant and careless from David Schlichting.
He's one of those methodical players, isn't he? He might not appreciate the fact that he feels like he's under the pressure to speed up.
It's almost like he thinks this doesn't matter.
Oh, it's all about the Bullseye challenge. We all like to come here and do well.
Well, he'll think it matters now. He's back in with a shout. 3 behind, but every time Altaz goes to the hockey, he seems to be finding those circles.
2.
Into the last 30 seconds. And Schlichting with a bit of work to do here. Finds 2.
2.
Yeah, he's going to struggle here. Altaz should probably slow him down a little bit. I say should. Am I advocating cheating here, gamesmanship?
5.
Well, that's... I think it's about bringing in those tactics, but that was a great visit there.
The only tactics have been on the Bullseye. He has blown his partner out of the water.
No score. Your winner for Team Germany by, I think, the biggest margin so far, Marcel Outhouse. The final team's Team Ireland. Game on.
Well, they won as a team, but who will win against their teammate?
2.
Will it be McGurk or O'Shea taking glory in this Bullseye face-off?
I will say from the reaction from the
4.
pairs, John O'Shea is well up for this. I think that was probably a bigger reaction than what we would have seen if they'd won the whole weekend, won the whole week.
3.
Yeah, remarkable. Can he do the double? Pairs and singles. Oh, he's a little bit wayward here,
2.
but that's a real salvage of a shot.
Yeah, McGurk is trying to keep up with John
2.
O'Shea.
Well, he's only scored out of bulls, McGurk, and O'Shea's only scored bulls. That changes here.
3.
Yep, 3 balls, 3 25s for John O'Shea, but it's consistency here from McGurk.
3.
I believe Henry Deacon was on commentary for this earlier today. Plenty of bulls hit.
1.
No comment.
2.
And a couple of 25s there. McGurk edging it right now. But for how long?
Yeah, we're just coming up to the last
1.
into the last 10 seconds.
Well, if Shane's got anything about him, he'll take his time here. Doesn't need to. Just make an
3.
unassailable advantage. Might have to throw all 3 darts at once.
1, and that's time.
That's it.
Your winner of the individual challenge for Ireland, Shane McGurk.